Hey, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. So, Veterans Day. Thank you very much for remembering that as we come back. We honor our veterans today. Show us how you can get in touch with the show. A couple things I want to do here before we get to 9:50. I don't want to run out of time, but be careful out there, Republicans, of falling into all the Nikki Haley hype, okay? Caution yourself. Now, we're going to run through all of the Nikki Haley because this is not a positive story. 8. And is she attempting to be the first female president? I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Haley said Tillerson and Kelly tried to get her to resist Trump to save the country. So she is one trying to sell books. Okay? Let's not forget a couple things. Just want to remind you, I'm not anti-Nikki Haley. I'm actually positive. Can be positive about her time in the Trump administration. I can actually be positive about her time as the UN ambassador. I remember her standing up strong. So I'm going to say I'm going to stay on the positive side where she's concerned. But what I know where our viewers are concerned, we got to keep a couple things in perspective. One, she endorsed and supported Marco Rubio in the primary. And I know what you're saying. Well, a lot of people did that. They didn't come on board with Donald Trump until later. Okay. She's not got the signs. Let's check everything off. She doesn't have the signs of the never Trumper, so she's not the baboon from Atlanta, Eric Erickson, okay? She's not a never Trumper baboon like Eric Erickson and some. So she doesn't have those markings. We'll go with that. But she did support against the President of the United States very vocally, okay, Marco Rubio in the primary. Not going to hold that against her. She did support going out there and pulling the Confederate flag, okay, Confederate flag off the capital of South Carolina, rolling it up and making it sound like it's a part of history. So we're going to put it in a museum and off Capitol grounds or wherever it's at now. Just be careful as you champion this woman. Because Haley said Tillerson and Kelly tried to get her to resist Trump and save the country. Okay, I believe that. If you go back on the tape, I'm the one here when he was doing cabinet positions. I wasn't all out there on Rex Tillerson. And could Kelly say, hey, I'm trying to protect him from himself? Maybe. So let me go through some of the Nikki Haley. Let's go to number 9. Nikki Haley says Kelly Tillerson tried to get her to resist Trump and save the country. Tillerson went on to tell me that the reason he resisted President's decision was because if he didn't, people would die. Okay? If he didn't, people would die. All right? Number 10. All right? Nikki Haley claims top aides tried to recruit her to save the country, but undermining Trump. By undermining Trump, Kelly declined to comment in a detail, but said that if providing the president with the best and most open legal and ethical staffing advice from across the government so he could make an informed decision is working against Trump, then guilty as charged. So Here is number 12, the former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, that was part of the deep state. Okay. When he was being interviewed by number 13, Margaret Brennan, all right, on CBS, Face the Nation, go back to 12, and she was pressuring him, did you call the president a moron? Did you? Remember, that was a big deal to find out if the president was a moron. And then we have number 14, where Kelly, supposedly former Chief of Staff John Kelly, former Director of Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly, former Chief of Staff, said, okay, said that former Chief of Staff John Kelly said that he was doing everything to protect the president and told him when he left as Chief of Staff, if you hire a yes man, you're going to get impeached. So, number 17, the Washington Post, Nikki Haley claims top aides tried to recruit her to save the country. All right. And number 20, the gatekeepers of hell. Haley writes in a new book, she rebuffed attempts by Tillerson and Kelly to undermine Trump. And they're making sure that they do everything they can to try to have division with Pence. All right, here's what's happening, okay? They want Trump impeached. They've already floated, okay, polling data for Trump is removed or Trump quits and pulls a Nixon and says, I'm out of here. They're already putting the data together to see where Pence stands. Okay, Republicans too. There's Republicans too. See where Pence stands. And if maybe the president needs to pull Pence off the ticket, put Haley. A lot of tea leaves here, a lot of speculation, but the Dems are trying to run narratives to show weakness in the Republican Party, because every time the polling data comes out, it shows that the American people support Donald Trump. The American people do, okay? But Republicans, like 85, 90% of Republicans are on board. That is what they have to fracture. That's what they have to run confusion through. They got to get Republicans. I've been out there on the Saturday mornings to the local Republican Party meetings, and people over in the circle wonder if Pence will leave. Okay, they're trying to create that doubt. So, see if I have anything else on that. Before we go to the impeachment, next, I know Haley. I'm telling you to keep an eye on that. Don't forget number 45. Here comes the hearings. Number 45 from CNN, right out of the box. And let's see, what did MSNBC do right out of the box this morning? Did they do anything that replicated or something like that? Okay, number 36. Now, wait, stay right there. Okay. Now, I should have told you, the last picture you went from. Now, stay right there. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner, it says 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Mountain Time. That is the first thing they jumped on. Wait a minute. Go back to the other one. I didn't want you to go there yet. You got a little aggressive. I like it, but slow your roll. Look at MSNBC, 3 a.m. Now, they come on with what they call first look at 5 a.m. in the morning Eastern Time. This is the very first picture, Capitol background, public impeachment hearings begin today. Now go back to the other one. Look at, got to find the time on that one too. Look at the bottom right-hand corner. 4 a.m. Eastern Time. First graphic of the day from CNN. Here come the hearings. Just saying. All right? Just saying. Those dirty, no good All right, so we got some new polling because Bloomberg might get into the race. Number 16, 2020 Democrat nomination battleground states, the New York Times Siena poll. Biden, he's 24, Arizona, Florida, 30, 29. He's looking good in this national poll. As you can see, Warren and Sanders, and then the boy that would be king, Buttigieg, is down there, and then Harris. This is the national polling, okay? Let's look at what happens hold on a minute. Now let's go to number 19. Now, this is a poll, Politico, Morning Consult. This is what happened when Michael Bloomberg, the billionaire that is trying to take your guns, gets into the race. He's only worth 4%. Right there. In the polling data, as you can see, Biden still with a commanding lead. Right? Now let's go to the one that he loved to boast about. Donald Trump doesn't even stand a chance. We don't know why he has not quit yet. Number 18, all jokes aside there. 2020 matchup, there you go, Politico again, Trump versus Democrats. There you got Elizabeth Warren kicking his ass. The potentially could be, you take two looks at her, lesbian. She's not, I'm not saying that. That would be wrong, but I tell you what, she certainly could pull it off if she tried. There's Elizabeth Warren, 45%. She's going to take trillions of dollars from those wealthy people, and they can't wait. I mean, Bill Gates can't wait for them to take trillions of dollars. I'll tell you what, the little Zuckerberg kid, the little boy that needs the high chair to testify to Congress over there at Facebook, why he's begging to give trillions of dollars. I mean trillions. It's not billions. He's begging to give all of his wealth. I mean to Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, the guy over at Twitter, Benzo, is that his name? The Amazon guy. They are just standing in line. They are fighting. Jamie Dimon, up, who's he with? Goldman Sachs or, no, I don't know. Who is he with? But anyhow, they can't wait. They cannot wait to give their money to Elizabeth Warren, trillions. Or Bernie with the Green New Deal. There's Bernie with his running mate. Is Bernie's running mate AOC? We don't know. He beats the hell out of Donald Trump. Why, even Joe Biden gets him 44-40. I mean, and then Michael Bloomberg, 43-37. Now that's a poll that counts, right? I mean, why would Trump even run with polling numbers out there like that? Did CNN get in on the game? Why, they sure did. Number 43. They're wanting to know if Joe can get back into the game here. Elizabeth Warren. Likely Iowa Dem caucus goers. Top choices for nominee. Right here. Democrat. Warren 20. Buttigieg, the boy that would be king. The gay guy with the gay brigade. He's got 19. Bernie Sanders, 17. Biden is 4 with 15. Klobuchar, 5. And then you got Gabbard, Tom Steyer down at 3, okay? Hold on here. What's going on? Let me see. Let me go through the pictures. They have anything else there about Iowa? Number 42, CNN this morning out of the box. Biden fights to regain Iowa lead. And for some reason, number 41, we're all on pins and needles because tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Joe Biden, a Democrat presidential town hall live from Iowa. Joe's going to be live. Wonder how many gaffes. Number 40, Amy Klobuchar, sorry about that. She is the senator from Minnesota, which Trump will win the state. She knows it. Klobuchar attacks Buttigieg for lack of experience, says a woman with his a woman with his experience wouldn't be on the debate stage. Well, Amy, I don't know. Now, how does he identify? What is it? Well, I'm saying pronouns. What's the pronoun that we need to use with this human here? So how is this human identifying, and what pronouns? So, Amy, you got to be careful with that. We do know he's gay. Number 39, Klobuchar attacks Buttigieg for lack of experience. He's the boy with would-be king. I mean, he is awesome, that little boy. He's such a nice little boy. There he is, number 32. We go over to MSNBC. They're in on it. Buttigieg strikes a nerve with Democrat rivals. See, they're all trying to see what you will do in the ballot box if you go and pull a lever and it's not for a gay candidate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all about a gay candidate. Number 30. Why Pete Buttigieg? There's a cardboard liking, or is that him, the little boy in the background? There's Peter Pan Buttigieg, right? And let's see if we have anything on the Peter Pan Buttigieg, and it doesn't look like it. Let's see what I have here. Let's go with this one. They're talking about it this morning. Number 15, Biden, Warren, and Sanders lead the 2020 primary field in 6 key battleground states. We showed you those polls. See if there's anything else where Peter Pan Buttigieg is concerned. Doesn't look like it. So let's show this and take a brief break, come back with our last 10 minutes that we have to do impeachment coming this week. And we'll get further into it as we get close to Wednesday. I think that's where the testimonies start. Boom, boom, boom. Where's it at? I had it here just a minute ago, and I should be able to get it back here soon. Let's go with... Sorry, folks, stay with me. I will find it. I will find it. It's not going to be that hard. I got it here in just a second. Maybe I did lose it. Maybe I'm losing it, period. I'm not going to break without it because I know I have it here somewhere. Okay. Let's go to, and drum roll please, because BKP, you got to have it in the box here somewhere. You're going through everything. You can't tell me you missed this. And... well, Peter King from New York is not seeking re-election. Republican from a district in New York. He's had it since he was 18 years old. He's been up there, and he has made a decision. He will not seek re-election. And there it is, number 21. Sorry about that. Breaking news, number 21 this morning. Longtime GOP rep Peter King won't seek re-election there in New York. So I'm your host, BKP. We'll come back. We got 10 minutes. We'll go back into some, what will we go back? Impeachment? Take a break.